Now, this morning, the homeless crisis, it's back in the forefront. It's something many people come across and wonder know what to do about it. Today, county leaders are considering whether to formally declare homelessness a public health crisis.
Yeah, this comes as El Cajon's Mayor Bill Wells and basketball legend Bill Walton calling out the county and the city over the handling of the crisis. And this morning, both Wells and Walton held separate news conferences on the issue. We're going to hear from Bill Walton here in just a moment. But first, let's go to CBS 8's Dana Marie McNichol. She's live outside the county administration building, and that's where El Cajon Mayor Bill Wells spoke out not too long ago.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We heard from him this morning. He was sharing his frustrations over the hotel voucher program that the county has put together. Now, what I do know is that this program was meant to take people off the streets and get them into a better area so they could transition and get resources. But Wells says that he feels his city is becoming a dumping ground for people experiencing homelessness and has put in too much of a burden on El Cajon.
What we've been fighting against in El Cajon is the county making El Cajon a homeless, crime-infested, lawless ghetto. And make no mistake, that's exactly what the county is trying to do. I know that El Cajon is not completely alone. I know there's some other cities like Escondido that are also complaining about this. But for the most part, the small cities are taking all of the burden and doing most of the work when it comes to dealing with this homeless problem and the voucher program when the other cities like Solana Beach and Encinitas and Carmel Mountain Ranch don't have to deal with this problem.
Now, in response to this, Mayor Wells has issued warnings to hotels that have about 100% occupancy with participants in the program, citing the hotels are now functioning as an illegal homeless shelter. Well, the county isn't happy about that and says that Mayor Wells' claims are very misinformed. Now, in response, the California Attorney General office made a legal threat demanding that El Cajon rescind the warnings and refrain from sending similar notices in the future because of a violation in Fair Employment and Housing Act. Now, as we speak, the San Diego County Board of Supervisors are trying to vote on declaring homelessness a public health crisis here in San Diego. Their goal is to help communities build more affordable housing, increase tenant protections, keep people in their homes. They're looking at ways to advocate and gain resources for these people. But Mayor Wells doesn't say this is the best way to do it.
Homelessness is a huge problem, but it's not a public health problem. And they're using the rhetoric of calling it a public health problem to gain more powers over the people and over the cities in a way that is not correct.
Now, of course, this is an extremely complex issue. Yesterday, we heard from Vice Chair Vargas, who said that this is going to be a collaborative effort between the 18 cities in San Diego if this homeless issue will be resolved. Now, Mayor Wells tells us that what's next is looking at the legality of the situation and whatever's best for his community in El Cajon. Of course, we will be covering this fiercely as this issue continues to plague San Diego. I'm Dana Marie McNichol for CBS 8.